It is, of course, the highlight of homecoming weekend at North Dakota State, the Bison football game. NDSU hosted the Towson Tigers Saturday as the Bison look to finish non-conference play at 3-1. There's the legend himself. You see him right here, Craig Bohl, back in Fargo for his induction into the Bison Athletics Hall of Fame this weekend. He certainly liked what he saw from his old team, especially in the second quarter. 3-3 game until Marty Brown powers in for 6 to push the herd back in front, just getting across the goal line. It is 10-3 North Dakota State. A few possessions later, special teams making an impact. After a block punt earlier in the frame, true freshman Jackson Williams, look at this guy. He's dancing in September. It's a 67-yard punt return for the score and Williams' first career touchdown. That gets the Fargo Dome on its feet. 17-3 Bison. And there was even more before the break. With 23 seconds to go in the half, all darts from Cam Miller. This one's a bullseye to Bryce Lance. North Dakota State up 24-3 at halftime. But in the second half, the Tigers, well, they just refused to go away. Down 31-17 in the fourth, Tyrell Green Jr. says bye-bye. 72 yards later, it's a one-score game at 31-24 for the Bison. North Dakota State, though, would finish this one off. Ahead by 10 with less than 2 minutes to go. Brown scores his third touchdown of the game, and he's the team's first 100-yard rusher this season. The Bison hang on for the 41-24 victory, and Marty Brown's big game on the ground played a big role.
He is a tough out as far as tackling him, and I think you guys, I don't know if you guys see it or sense it, but I'm sensing a rhythm with him. You know, the more pitches that he gets, I think the better he'll be.
The yards after contact must have been pretty absurd, you know. There were some plays where there wasn't much there and he made something happen.
He's one of those guys, great runner, and going against him all fall camp, I know made us on defense better. Just never stops running his feet, just one of those workhorse backs that's really difficult to play against.
So it's on to Valley play for the Bison. Their first test is a road matchup with the Illinois State Redbirds, who have won 3 in a row since losing their season opener at Iowa. Kickoff is set for 2 o'clock next Saturday. To Grand Forks, where UND had a tough first half against San Diego, but the third quarter made all the difference. Fighting Hawks down 17-10 until Simon Romfo and Bolt Belquist connect for a 69-yard score. Nicely done, and this game is tied. Still knotted up at 17 when North Dakota pushes in front thanks to Gavin Zebarth, who fights his way in for 6. UND back in front up 24-17. Short time later, back to the air. Bo knows he's got this TD easily after the great pump fake. North Dakota also wins 41-24 Saturday. How about that for deja vu? And the home cooking continues. UND's final game of this 4-game homestand, also their Valley play opener. Fighting Hawks try to go 4 for 4 at the Alaris Center when they battle the Murray State Racers. This game kicks off at 1 o'clock next Saturday. Up next, more action from around the region, including Bemidji State making big plays on offense at Sioux Falls. We'll check in with the Beavers and the MSUM Dragons next.